live.
Yeah, I just want to let you guys know this is D-Lad. I just want to learn to play well with others. Back to the show.
1K on his way. 1K, he's on his way. Okay, D-Lad.
Man.
Like I said earlier, D-Lad. You full of shit, D-Lad.
Hey man, what's going on? Look, hey man, thank you guys for tuning in. It's Dirty Birds Thursday. Oh man, glad you with the home team.
My eyes are twitching. Don't stop.
I see what you did there.
Can't see right now.
Check out my stanky eye.
To my left. To my left is Big Ant. Big Ant. Sean, what's going on? Excuse me. I got stuck.
Hold on, let me pop my stanky eye back in.
Let me see. I see what you're doing right there.
I don't see nothing wrong.
I'm not in there. But as the president knows, tell him what's going on, Big Ant.
What's going on, y'all? You already know. We on the last show of the regular season for Thursday. We finna turn up in this bit.
And right below me, the coach, the man that keeps us grounded with all the good information, Coach Unchained. Coach, tell him what's going on, man.
Why? People must be this way. Grown ass men. Acting like grown ass babies.
Oh man.
Anyway, welcome Thursday. Last week, like Big Ass said, last week of the regular season. We're gonna stay positive though. I'm gonna let you know that.
That we are.
So
that we are. Positivity is key.
If you don't like it, we ain't asked you to listen. So anyway, let's do it, man.
You got two options. You can turn your head, or you can close your eye.
Which one?
Either one.
Okay. Just one.
But before we get started, I guess tonight we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and pay some bills.
Bills.
There we is. Listen, folks. Hey. Listen. We all love Manscaped. You guys know it. We've been talking about it. But hey, you guys need to check out Manscaped, man. They got some awesome products here. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get 20% off your Manscaped with free shipping. Everybody loves free. Just make sure you put in the promo code AFN at manscaped.com. So, it's the winter season, and if your snowballs ain't right, we'll make sure we keep them from getting frosty.
Frosty balls.
So yeah, hey, with Manscaped, like I said, 20% off. Make sure you put in that code AFN, manscaped.com. Like you said, hey, keep it clean. You won't be mean.
Man, choking. That means you need to be soaking. It's a ball deodorant.
If you don't want no frosty flakes,
nope.
Head on over to Manscaped.
All right, man. Yeah, we in here acting a hot mess tonight.
Wow, that's a good one though. What's up, man, Mike?
What up, Mike? Mike, make sure you're positive.
I'm very positive.
Oh my Lord!
I'm not so happy.
That sounds like
what are you guys doing today?
That sounds like Dexter right there.
Mike, who are you talking to? You talking to him?
Stop.
Guys, let's not do that. We can't do that stuff.
Stop.
You guys.
You say got peak
That's
eye. What you
not.
say?
That's want to behave. Okay, this is Atlanta Falcons nation. Okay,
Lord.
we can't do stuff like that.
What's
Y'all got my glasses
the
fogged
what's
up.
the definition of behave, Mike?
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
trying
know.
to figure it out myself.
Good gracious, people! There's no way to act.
Wow, we. My headphone coming off. Y'all got me going crazy.
Wait a minute, coach. You done
I'm
lost your
having a
headphones.
great day, people. I'm having a wonderful day. How are you guys today? What's the
We're great.
topic? I really want to know what the topic is, man. I have so much to say.
Hey, use those glasses.
Well,
You know,
my topic is Falcons hold 7th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. What a game to go. How would you rate the season, Mike?
bro, you scary with that impression, man.
Exactly. That's what I'm like. Stop it, man.
Bruh.
Scary with that.
Stop it, dude.
Man, hey Mike, look, I heard the press conference, man, and they had
Yeah.
a little intermission, and he was like, "Yeah, I just want, just the last game of the season. I just want to make sure I know how to play with others." Dave Ragone was like, "That's your last question."
Right.
Man, he asked that man Desmond Ritter like 15 questions in the open. Like, dang, man, let the man breathe first. Shoot.
But it's the same question. He's just trying to spin it.
He kept
That's all-
asking the same question over and over again. Like,
trying
bro,
to spin
like,
it. Yeah.
all right, don't do that, okay?
It was annoying. It was. Dave Ragone was like,
damn,
Dave
boy, I
Ragone
thought
was
we
like,
had a, I think
yeah,
I thought we
D-Lad.
had a special guest.
"Oh man."
Yeah.
This is positive Mike, guys. Jeez.
Mm.
Guys.
This is
Hi,
a new
his
guy. I'm
name
turning over
is-
a new leaf in 2023. Okay? New page. New life.
Hi, his name is. Hi, his name is. Hi, his name
5
is.
days in. Hey, 5 days in, man.
But
5 days in.
the Falcons hold a 7th pick in the 20, whatever the hell draft. What the hell year is it?
2023.
Yeah, boy.
Oh,
My mind's still in 2022, y'all. So forgive me.
Mm.
apparently the screen is too.
One game to go. Rate this season. This is actually a pretty good question.
Yes.
Really good question.
Rate this season. I'll give it I'll give this season a grade instead of a score. I'll say a C minus.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say C minus for this reason. It could have been a lot better if that punk ass quarterback would have decided to be a man.
Well,
He
Just be a
he
man.
just wasn't a man. He did boy stuff, and what I mean by that, I told you guys about Marcus Mariota sitting on the sideline just pouting. He's not communicating with his players. And you can already see the changes when it comes down to Ritter. Ritter's actually sitting, smiling with Drake London. He's actually talking to his players. He's talking to the linemen. He's pepping these guys up. Those are the things we talking about: leadership and quarterback. Like, we can talk about the accuracy, deep ball accuracy, short, intermediate throws and all the type of stuff. Dahlman not being able to
Snap that thing.
snap the ball the proper way. But none of that matters if you don't have a leader on the offensive side of the ball. It begins and ends with the leader. You're never going to go far in any sport if you don't have a leader. And I feel as though that Desmond Ritter is that leader. He sets an example. He sets a precedent. And like I said, for me, I need Grady Jarrett, someone on the defensive side of the ball, to set that same example. I love Grady Jarrett, but he leads more by example than actually being a guy on the field that's gonna, have a rah-rah speech. He's gonna, pep his guys out. Like, Grady Jarrett is a more of an introverted type of guy. And those type of guys, they are important, but at this current point in time, this Falcon team, they need They need a leader. They need a true leader on that defense side of the ball. A vocal leader, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
And before we go to the next one, I want to give a shout out to Toe to Toe Sports. It says shout out to Arthur Smith for leading this horrible cap strap team to 5 wins after the experts predicted us to get 2. Hey man, we appreciate you guys for tuning in and everything.
Oh, we got 6 wins.
Yeah, we got 6 wins now.
I thought I was counting.
Yeah, we got 6.
Yeah, we got 6. So, Coach, what's your take on it, man?
Hey, 7 round. We got the 7 pick in the draft. Hey man, we're going defense. We got to get more help on that defense.
Right.
Simple as that.
Thank you.
As far as the season go, man, I'll give it, like Mike said, a C plus, C minus. No matter what, it's a C. Could have been a B, like you said. The quarterback screwed us a little bit, So
yeah,
like I said, wasn't man enough, But hey, it was a C. We actually did better than I expected, technically, especially with all these new people we have on the team. Because you got to realize there's only 12 people from last year on this team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's not a lot. That's a big change.
It really is.
On a 53-man roster,
it's
yeah.
a whole new team. It's 53 men on the active roster. Then you got the 16 on the what's called, and you got a lot of new people that we've never heard of. So, what he did with this team, it's great for me. 6 wins. You expect to win 2. Hey, that's 4 games more than what you expect to win.
Right.
You can't call it a failure because we actually produced more than what they expected.
Right.
Yep.
So a failure means you won 1 game. That's me. You did what they want you to do. So we actually achieved more than what they expected. And people stopped comparing us to be the worst team in football after a couple of weeks, right? You ever heard that worst team in football no more?
Right.
So they couldn't say we had the worst roster in football. Everybody we drafted this past year have produced in some type of capacity.
Mm-hmm.
Had a couple that's on the injury on that IR. However, the ones that are not there are producing. So you can't say I'm going on another subject, but anyway, you can't say that this team is not a team to look out for. Plus, we've done well in the draft. So the 7th-round draft pick, the 7th pick, it's going to be somebody important. They're going to get used. Kyle Pitt got used. Drake got used. 1st-round pick. So whoever they're going to pick up is going to be a person they're going to be able to use. They're not going to pick the best player. They're going to be the person who can be more consistent. So that's what I got on that.
What you got, Ant?
That's a great question. You know what? And I said this when Mike had went live earlier. This team has exceeded expectations both years.
Mm-hmm.
With the shitty ass roster. Both years. And this year, we finally got back to what our Atlanta Falcons identity is.
Run that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is run that goddamn ball. Mm-hmm. And now I know, I might be on the minority of this, and many people are not going to like what I got to say, but I could care less because I'm used to people not liking me. So we have gotten better on defense. Now, granted, we're still undersized in the middle, but that goes to that goes to
that money.
That money, but
shit.
How great of a defensive coordinator that he is. Like, you got detriments on your defense and you still only give up not even 20 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
Where they do that at?
22 points. Whole different
the most dead cap in NFL history. So we're dealing with something that no team in the history of the league has dealt with.
Man,
$80 million. It's $80 million right now.
And still winning games. And still was in contention for the playoffs.
$80 million.
3-4 weeks in a row.
Mike, how many one-score games did we have this year?
From what I remember, I know it's 10 plus. I know it's 10 for a fact, but I think we was like in 2. So at this point in time, I think,
yeah,
I think it's about 10, 11, maybe 12. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay, so a sorry team couldn't do that, right? I mean, I'm just
I wouldn't think so.
okay.
Mm-mm. Mm.
I mean,
Yeah.
I know a 6-year-old couldn't beat my ass. I mean, that's what I do know. That's essentially what he's saying. Like, if you have the worst roster in the league, there's no way in hell you can beat the number one roster in the league.
Right.
That's essentially what I'm saying. So it goes to show you that these players, and what we were talking about earlier, is that so many people are focused on players having the ability to do multiple things, and that's what goes into determining whether or not you have the best roster. Well, the Falcons don't have players that can do multiple things, but they do have players that are good at one particular thing, and that's Michael Pruitt. Guys like Michael Pruitt. Michael Pruitt is a pass catcher. Don't ask him to block. Don't ask him to do much else, but he can catch that rock. Cordero Patterson. He's a straight line guy. He can run, and he can run well. So you can ask him to do that, run well. But you look at Tyler Algier, what he does. He run that damn ball, and he runs it hard. So we got a bunch of players that do one thing well, and I think that's what people underestimate, the fact that Arthur can figure out what you do well and highlight that strength. That's what makes him such a good coach.
Yep.
Well, I would give us a C. And people not paying attention the same way they weren't paying attention 2 years straight. Falcons held the NFL draft for hostage based on the position they were sitting in because of who fell at what. So, because we don't know how the draft is going to play out because the draft hasn't got here yet, 7's not a bad spot, like Coach said. 7's not a bad spot at all. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say, this is just my opinion, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that 7th spot is going to be very key.
Mm-hmm.
Because just because we're there, you don't know who's going to drop in the draft. Because like Mike said before, there's going to be quarterbacks that's going to go in the first couple rounds.
Just from that combine.
Just from the combine alone, and just from the necessary needs of some of these teams out here.
Yep.
That's what y'all got to pay attention to. We're looking at defense. So if we're looking at defense, you got to think there are going to be defensive players that are going to drop.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as like I said, our record or whatnot, we did real well. We did real well because for a 2-15 team to be almost back to what we were last year. Now just follow me here. Imagine this Sunday we get our revenge on Tom Brady and the Bucs and we go 7-10 again.
We're at 8 now, guys. I'm sorry.
Mike, what team had a similar situation happen before they went to the Super Bowl and won?
And won?
Uh-huh. Mike mentioned it earlier on an earlier show. The Skanks. They talked about their season, how one season, same record, second season, same record. All of a sudden, that next season.
That's
Okay.
a great point. That's a great point.
And that's what we keep telling y'all. But what you did not see in those seasons where they went consecutively with the same record, they developed players. They got better. So when they had that next year, they were able to go to the Super Bowl. They got over the hump.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And even in some of the press conferences, even Dave Ragone and the other coach said, progression is not going to go fast. It's going to happen slow. Everybody want to get it. He said everybody want instant growth and instant wins just like that. It don't happen like that. The fact that we have our own identity, makes it easier for us to pick in the draft, makes it easier for us to make moves in free agency. Why? Because we know what areas need to be filled to make the overall agenda go forward. When we didn't have no identity, Thomas Dimitrov was just throwing darts at the wall and putting money on whatever dart hit.
Because they look pretty.
Right. Right. We one of them smash mouth teams, so we gonna get smash mouth players, and we developed a smash mouth identity. We just gonna have a quarterback that's gonna be able to throw the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got a problem with that in itself because I heard today somebody's mock draft, and that just happened to be on my feed, so I, entertained the stupidity. But yeah, Mike, what you said earlier in your rant came up today on somebody's show, talking about we were gonna get, quote unquote, Ryan Tannehill because somebody said Ritter was 0-3 as far as the team goes, and I'm like 0-3.
Didn't he win last week?
I'm trying to tell you.
Thank you.
Right.
That's why I can't confuse these numbers.
Right, because it's all about who we like. It's all about who we like. Y'all now have gotten to the point where y'all don't even want to acknowledge this young man's wins, so that you can put Tannehill in just so your narrative will keep going. For what? If Tannehill didn't take Tennessee to a Super Bowl, what make you think he's gonna take Atlanta to a Super Bowl?
My thing with
who's saying something about Tannehill? I know damn well they better not.
You know it was look. Let me go. You know it was cow turd. You gotta stop drinking that doo-doo soup.
They better not even think about it. They better ain't think about it. I see somebody posted that in one of the groups. I heard quarterback Karen said they got to the fact, man. Oh no. If they even think about that, I'm throwing an egg at somebody.
Make you want to throw an egg at somebody. Hey, look. My thing is, man, is just be patient, man. Okay, look, it's okay to be emotional, but it ain't okay to be stupid.
Thank you.
I can deal with emotional, but stupid and emotional, that's too much. That's too much of a combo. That'll drive anybody crazy.
Well, that's an ultra right there.
This man lost his job to Malik Willis, and we talking about we need him to come. Like, let's stop. I'm not doing it. Malik Willis just got benched, and we ain't seen the bench. We up here talking about he gonna be our quarterback next year because Arthur Smith like him. He coached him. Man, Arthur didn't choose him. Arthur did not choose. Hold up, let me say this. Arthur did not choose Ryan Tannehill. The organization chose him.
He was Mike Vrabel's boy.
Mike Vrabel's guy.
Exactly. Yeah, but number two, they talking about, well, Ritter's going to be a backup. Backup for who? You don't draft a backup quarterback.
You see what's going on with Washington, what happened with them.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Somebody please tell me what team and what year of what era drafted a quarterback to be a backup in the draft. Somebody please correct me. I want to know.
Hell, I want to know too.
I said this before. I said it earlier today, and I still believe that you can never say never because there is the tie there. You never say never because the tie is there. But I don't think as a head coach and a general manager, even the owner, that you just give Ritter the keys and say, all right, we're gonna bring in his whole quarterback and just say, all right, he gonna sit behind you, and Ritter be looking at you like, what you mean sit behind me? You're old. So I don't think he'll mess with his psyche that way. But I said earlier today also, they never said that he was the franchise quarterback.
Who
Thanks.
was that? Ritter.
Ritter, he never came out and said he's the quarterback of our future and we're gonna build around him. Until I hear that, you can't trust anything that Arthur.
You can't. You honestly
Okay.
you can't.
He's
That's the
very
truth.
careful about the words that he used. He said he is our quarterback, but he never said we're going to build around this guy. He never uttered those words. So, like I said, Arthur is a coach that he's really sneaky with his words, and you got to really listen to what he says and he doesn't say.
Right. Right. All right. So, Locke, what you got on the subject, man? You talking about what grade or what number would you give the Falcons season? And hold on, let me see if I can get this back up here right quick. Hold up. There we go.
Okay. Okay. 7 pick. Okay. I would, like we always mention, man. This season was. We know what we have. Like you said, we was always in those games. So I think we're just gonna see what everybody was gonna do. Like they said, that nobody's job was safe. So we were seeing what we have, and then we're gonna see what we can add to it to complement the pieces that did not work that we thought would work, and the people that we removed that we thought would be, help our team, but they did not. And then I honestly think Ritter, like I just said, so that's very interesting. They never said, they did say he was a QB1, but they never said they was building around him. That's something interesting right there. But I think the season was it was better than last year, so we should be good. It was better than last year from what I've seen. I mean, it's not a testament. Even if we was to win the next 2 games, it would be even kill, right? But it would be a better team.
Yeah.
It'd be even kill with a better team. So I think that's confidence going into the next season, especially with cap space, cap money. You can go ahead and re-sign the people you want to pay, and then you got 9 picks for the draft that you could probably trade up or get 9 people. Who knows? And you got vets on the line, vets out there. So it's I think we where we need to be sitting at than having a team that we need to. But I honestly think we should go heavy. We should pick our one guy we feel like is in offense and go heavy on either heavy in defense, obviously. Heavy in defense.
Agent offense.
Yeah, like in that O-line, something like that. But besides
Offense.
that, we got a good team. And I can't wait to see Pitts out with Ritter because he was throwing the ball. So I think I give him a good grade of. I think
You made a very
Can I pick it back on something you guys was talking about earlier?
yeah. Go ahead, coach. Then after that, I got something because
How you guys? How we talk about? He never said he's building around Desmond, right?
right.
Think about this. Just look at what we have now. The pieces are already there.
Mm-hmm.
So how much more building? You understand what I'm saying?
Coach.
Just solidify your offensive line.
That's why I say you got to really pay attention to what he's saying and not.
He didn't say that it ain't already there. You got your wide receiver. You got a tight end. Who's that going to wide receiver? So what's going to end up happening next year? I'm just letting you know. Kyle Pitt's going to move out more.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick's going to be in that blocking tight end.
I was thinking that too. He was going to move to outside.
It's already everything's already there.
Y'all taking the words out of my mouth because I was about. I was
had your glasses on. You would have saw. Hey, you had your glasses on. Or you would have seen it a little faster.
Yeah, no, but look, I'm telling you, he hasn't said that yet about Ritter because he hadn't had a chance to see what Ritter can do with all the pieces on the board, and Ritter's only played 4 games. You can't make a determination like that off of 4 games, especially not at the end of the season, because you don't have everybody that he would need to play with in a full season anyway. So pretty much what you're looking at is this young man's tryouts. He's already got the position. We're just seeing how he functions with the team. And then they know what they have to work on in the off season for next season. Now, next season, I believe he's going to be a problem. He's going to be a problem. because you got to think he's already got his feet wet. He's already seen the speed of the game. So, like Coach said, there's pieces there. All you got to do now put them on the board and see what happens. And I think after that, then Arthur Smith and then will make their determination if he's the future of the Falcons or not. Just my opinion. But let's go ahead and segue into this next topic right here. It says Cincinnati produced good players too. All Ritter's drafted teammates are producing or play roles on their teams. Coach, I'm gonna get your thoughts on this. Start it off. What are your thoughts on this?
All right. I mean, they had a good system in their college. That's for one. All those guys are producing. If they're all producing like what the NFL is saying they are, that means the coach at whoever's at that school was doing a good job to get these guys ready for the NFL. For one. But as far as Ritter, it's 4 games, guys. He ain't played the whole season. It's only been 4 games. And I guarantee you, I'm going to do the research. You probably see it on the video. I'm going to look at their top quarterbacks who we have today, look at their first 4 games, and see what the comparisons is. He may not have thrown as many touchdowns or yardage because this is not a passing team. But I guarantee he don't have as many interceptions these guys do. He has 0. If you look at these other guys, I can guarantee you they got several interceptions.
That's why I said Arthur is a great coach. I said that not too long ago. Everybody said he deserved to be on the hot seat. I say his quarterback.
I know, right?
His quarterbacks have thrown less than star quarterbacks. His quarterbacks in the entire year have thrown 9 interceptions. And guess what? All of them came from Mariota.
Still not a bad number. It's not a
but
bad
he
number.
only 3. But he only 3 on the season.
Bet y'all know that. Desmond Ritter did something in 2 games that Mariota couldn't do in 14.
What's that?
Throw for over 200 yards.
I think they knew that he wasn't really throwing like that, so they was really heavy focus on the run. That's why. But because he was throwing balls that was sailing and not hitting their target.
That one throw that he made, that thread and the needle throw, you see how defensive coordinators came at him. I said that. I was like, because this man ain't gun shy, he's confident in his throw, like Mike said, and he's a playmaker, not a game manager. Most of the games they have tried to blitz him. And what has shocked me is the way they blitzed this young man. He still find a way to slip out and make a play.
Man.
Can I say another thing?
Go ahead, Coach.
Y'all can see that Arthur Smith trusts this guy more because he's putting him in more passing situations. He didn't do that the other day. He didn't trust him.
He didn't use that spread offense. He didn't. That's why I said pay attention to the formations. Yeah. He's spreading those guys out a lot more.
It's all about timing. So
let me say this real quick, Coach. You just brought that up, and I want to make this point to everybody who's listening right now. How you determine how well your coach believes in his offense is how often he spreads out his formations. If you see him in a lot of shotgun, if you see with a lot of 4 wides, you see your tight end and a split out like Travis Kelce is as a tight end, and they're not bunched up. That's how you know when he trusts his quarterback, and if he trusts his quarterback and his team and his offensive line, the quarterback and the offensive line especially. But that's how you know when he believes in him if he spreads them out.
Exactly. That's what I would do.
It's the intangible.
Just hand the ball off. I didn't like it. You can just hand the ball off every play. Did we see that already? Did we see that already? Then we all start requesting the man to throw the ball. He started screwing up. Then you wanted to get rid of it.
Right.
You asked for some shit. Then you got it. Then you don't want it.
Right. No, Coach. They asked for it. They ain't like the taste of it. Now they want to give it back.
Yep.
Throw it away.
Listen. Don't ask for nothing you don't want, people. That's just life in general.
Right.
Don't ask for it.
But here's what people not paying attention to. Imagine if Kyle Pitts had never gone down.
Ooh,
Mm.
yeah.
You don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Because y'all was Pitts ain't getting the ball. You need to sit Marcus because he's not throwing the Pitts.
Then you beg for Desmond, then he get in there and you don't want him either. Y'all some motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Boy. I'll be tripping out. I don't understand that. You ask for something you don't want it. Then you get it, then you say I don't want it.
Spoiled ass
Okay.
baby.
Ain't happy for nothing.
None.
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
All right,
Jesus.
Big Ant, what's your take on this, man?
Look, man, we are look. All due respect to Mariota, but we are finally seeing something we haven't seen all season. Desmond is commanding this offense.
Pretty much.
Period. Like he knows what he's not throwing into, double coverage or triple coverage, or let me throw this dumbass pass even though I see 3 or 4 people in the fucking way. Nah, he not doing that shit. He gonna either throw it away or okay, I'll take this set because he knows that our running game is that damn good that we can get back into the play.
People want a miracle.
Bro.
What you got back, Ryan?
Hey, look. We all know. Don't nobody really consider Cincinnati as a football powerhouse like they consider like a Auburn or Alabama or Georgia or USC or Oklahoma. So of course, people gonna have so much to say about it. Oh, Cincinnati don't produce nobody. Don't let that shit fool you.
This mother only warned people. Did y'all let the man lost 4 games? 4.
Right.
That's a fucking winner. I will get that
Just because he played in a lower conference does not mean the man is garbage. You got people that went to HBCUs and became Hall of Famers, y'all. You got people that went to little D2, D3 school, Hall of Famers. Why can't Cincinnati be that? Just because you're not used to seeing something, don't mean he's gonna just be terrible. Give the man time, people.
What school did Patrick Mahomes went to?
Texas Tech.
Same on the same level as Cincinnati to me.
Overlooking the obvious.
Right.
I'm just
Their defense was horrible.
Hell, where's Steph Curry go to?
Davidson.
Who the fuck is Davidson?
Hell, we gonna do that. If we gonna do that, what John Stallworth went?
He went to Rutgers.
Alabama A&M.
Yeah, he went
to what Shannon Sharp went? Savannah State.
Savannah State.
Yeah.
Don't people realize?
I'm sorry, y'all. He gonna beat that man's ass. He get a hold that too.
Oh, look. I told y'all. That's all.
Let's stay on top. Let's stay on top.
Okay. Done deal.
It's on my feed right. I'm looking at it on the computer.
That's a done deal, boy.
I was about to say.
Shannon about to make some moves.
But yeah, man, look, just because the man went to Cincinnati, he is not trash. He is not garbage. Give the man time to grow. We know all y'all impatient. You want a Super Bowl now. You want to win now. It's a process to everything. Kansas City Chiefs wasn't good overnight. I remember they were a laughing stock at one point. Look at them now.
They one of the oldest football franchises too.
Yep. Hell, you see what the Lions going through. You see they fans, they been patient with them. You don't see them going all out trying to fire coaches and fire quarterbacks because your team ain't winning.
Like
man, this franchise is mentally screwed up, bro. We mentally screwed.
Hey, like, what's your take on it, man?
Hello, Earth the
Lock.
His finger's off.
Oh, Dirk Cut over there messing with his internet.
He's muted right now, so yeah.
Well, yeah, but you know what? People fail to realize that schools that have subpar defenses and subpar O-lines, that makes a player learn to overcome adversity early in their career.
Mm-hmm.
So when they get to the NFL, that learning curve, they'll eat that up. Not every top school produces top players.
Yep.
Let me say this. I was actually having a conversation with Terrence Mantis about a couple of months ago. It was during the season, right before the season, and he said what he would do with this Atlanta Falcons team was trade away the first round picks and just have a bunch of second, third, fourth, and fifth round picks.
You
Why?
know what? That ain't no bad idea.
That's smart.
But this is the reason why. This is the key reason as to why. And this is why we talk about guys like Cincinnati. This is why Cincinnati comes up, and this is why this is relevant right now. Is because the reason why he said that is because those guys are hungry. Those guys are hungry. They know they're not. They didn't come from Georgia. They know they didn't come from Alabama. They know they didn't come from LSU. So they're not gonna get the same type of respect that a lot of these schools, these top players do. So they come in, they already got a chip on their shoulder. And the worst thing, the best thing for a player is to have a chip on the shoulder. You remember those stories about Michael Jordan and Kobe and Shaq? When those guys, when they upset, they mad, they angry, that's when they play best. And this is what happened. This is why Shannon Sharp, he had to prove himself by playing special teams. He didn't even have a position.
Terrell Davis, all those guys, yeah.
Terrell Davis, all these guys had to prove themselves. That's the reason why you see a lot of these HBCU players and small school players pan out, is because they got something to prove.
Right.
So I honestly think that Desmond Ridder might be he's gonna be a serviceable quarterback. I'm never one to gonna go out and say this guy gonna be a superstar, but look, you gotta prove he's gonna be a serviceable quarterback. I can tell you that much.
How many first round quarterbacks have succeeded?
In his class alone.
Not a lot.
20%. It's less than 20%.
Probably less than 10 if you think about it in the last 20 years.
Yep.
So who in his draft class has made an impact?
Nobody.
Nobody.
What and what?
Playing the whole season.
What?
Quarterback.
Desmond Ridder's draft class.
Oh, nobody really.
Nobody.
Pickett the only one playing right now, but he didn't start. But he don't look that great.
Yeah.
Now
Pickett's still growing. Malik Willis, he over there shining the pine right now with Pine Saw. Who else was in that quarterback class? Was it? We had Pickett, Ridder. Oh, Zach Wilson, boy, dumpster fire.
And guess what? They played if they played majority, if not the whole season, Ridder's played 4 games.
I got a question for y'all. This probably gonna upset people, but I have a question for y'all. Do you consider Justin Fields a success?
Hell no.
No.
Not yet.
No.
He's a gimmick. To me, he's a gimmick. That's what he is. He's a gimmick.
4-5 running back.
He's a gimmick.
He was to get seats.
running back with
Seats in the Chicago Stadium.
What arm?
A quarterback with a running back with an arm. He's basically a big ass version of Antoine Randall L playing running back.
Wow. I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the
show. That is the Ghost Pepper mic drop of the comment of
the
night.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong, because that's essentially what Randall did.
Yeah.
That's exactly
He'll be a wide receiver next year, so.
Hold up, tink, tink. Hold up, tink, tink.
Damn. Randall L.
Oh, yeah. We got Matt Corral in that damn.
You hurt my feelings.
We got Matt Corral in that damn draft class, too. His ass ain't doing shit.
Well, Cordell Stewart was a decent quarterback, but they
He
just
was a
brought somebody
decent
in after him.
quarterback. Yeah, he
Man,
was
Cordell
decent.
Stewart was everything. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, kicker, punter.
But did
Hell,
y'all notice?
he was a water boy too.
Did y'all notice on that time what they brought in? They brought in a guy that was versatile. You had Cordell Stewart. You had Hines Ward also, who was a
Oh yeah,
quarterback.
Yep, he was a
So they brought
quarterback
in a lot
guy.
of versatile.
Ryan Ward, yeah.
Brandon L. They always versatile. So
Yep.
they found their niche after being developed. So
Mhm.
that's what Pittsburgh done back in the day. So, but anyway,
Yeah.
Bailey
So
Zappi.
let's get to this next topic here, which is something that everybody's been talking about today. Will Falcons defensive coordinator Dean Pease return in 2023? And I'm gonna let Mike start this one off because I know Mike, has been talking about it a little bit today. So Mike, man, go ahead and start us off with this one.
Don't tell me Dirk got Mike too.
Dirk over there messing with them towers.
Not
Dirk
money.
wild, boy.
All right. I'm trying to tell you. All right, Night Rider, go ahead. What's your take on this one?
I don't know. Me and Locke were talking about this at the game last week, man. And I saw a report saying that Coach P gonna have a conversation with his wife about it after the season.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm kind of in the middle. I'm really kind of leaning towards him not coming back, man. I don't really think he is.
That's what I
He
said.
done proved. He done did a lot. He done did a lot in his career, man. What else he got to lose? But I mean, I would welcome him back if he does decide to come back. But hey, I wouldn't mind trying to make a run at Brian Flores if he don't come back.
Your son to take over, guys.
Oh yeah. I forgot about Coach P's son.
His
I
son to
mean,
take over.
I
And his son's
don't. I
gonna
think.
go ahead, Mike.
I just think his general talk. It's like he still got a game to
Yeah.
coach, and like coaches, they not thinking about no future when you still in season. So I think it's a bunch of nothing. Um, but he is 70, 72, 73. So he could be thinking about it. Like he's an older cat. He's not a young chicken. You know what I'm saying? Spring chicken. Like the dude he's an older. So like you can't say it's nothing, but I think it's a bunch of nothing, to be honest.
Yeah. But also, Mike, just say about that. His wife could have some traits too. He got hurt and went to the hospital.
Yeah. That's
So
why I said
that could be
that
a
goes.
family decision right there. Like, dude, you too over this. Honey, I ain't gonna lose you on no football field. And then that incident that happened on the field the other night.
Yeah.
That ties into a lot of things with families right now. Especially
Yeah, that goes into that goes into the 73. That's what I meant by him being 73.
Exactly.
Like,
So it wouldn't surprise me if he does leave because of that.
Yeah.
But,
I'm just glad that young man is awake and moving around enough, man.
Yes, sir,
that
boy.
right there. That's a blessing right there, bro.
Oh yeah.
let me say this real quick too on that incident because I saw something, and y'all probably forgive me for being
Y'all here be ignorant.
but I gotta say this. Like, see what I
Don't do
don't
the
like.
skip.
I don't like this situation when people try to make a pro-black issue out of a situation. This kid is gonna be taken care of. And the video that I was tagged in earlier today was saying he's only making 100,000. Look, don't worry about it. That kid is going to get taken. The NFL cannot afford to let this kid go be broke and you never hear from him again. It's not going to happen. So I just don't like when people try to take a bad situation to try to use that to bring up some pro-black shit. This has nothing to do with that pro-black shit. I really don't like that. This was a freak incident that could have happened to anybody.
Right.
And let that be what it is. Don't try to take because he's African American, try to turn into a pro-black situation. It is a situation where anybody, white, black, Hispanic, Asian, who was on that field. This could have happened to anybody. It was a freak situation. Let that situation be what it is and not try to make it something bigger than what it was. And that really irritated me to see these guys go out of their way to say, well, this kid is a 6th round pick. Well, he know these people know exactly what they're getting into when they decide to play football. You know
Right.
exactly what you're getting into when you playing football. You're gonna get hit upside the head. Something might happen.
It's a human. It's a human being issue, not a race issue. But everybody got their own ideologies and want to sound like they're quote unquote some kind of gurus. You know what I'm saying? The term I like to use, they so smart, they stupid. And they put their own little ideology spin on it. Like, man, this young man fighting for his life. What you should be concerned about is, did he wake up? Is he gonna be coming back to his family? Damn all that other stuff. That other stuff is
y'all worried
secondary.
about they counting his money. He only make 100,000. Look, this kid need to worry about being able to breathe the proper way for the rest of his life, not money.
Right.
I know, right?
Right.
Shoot. All
This
these
is
want to be Umar Johnson out here, man. Look at y'all, take y'all woke ass to bite to sleep, please.
Because, like you said, once the lights go off, his family still got to take care of him. If you know, God forbid, he has some
Yes, sir.
irreparable
Yes,
damage.
sir.
That's the part you don't see.
Yeah.
You can keep all that. You can keep all that rhetoric.
Look, man, if the NFL don't take care of Bill Mafia, will. You know how passionate that fan base is, and then you know with them having to witness what just happened. Oh, dog, they gonna take care of.
Well,
He good.
Like I heard today, it was an outpouring of everybody. Didn't matter what team you was on, whatever the case may be. It's an outpouring of everybody because you got to look at it like this. That could have been anybody's son, anybody's father, anybody's brother, anybody's uncle. You know what I'm saying? In some cases nowadays, anybody's grandfather.
Yep.
So it's a human situation. It ain't no the money. Trust me, with the way they took care of his foundation he's got. Trust me, they would have found a way to take care of him.
Yep.
The last thing in the world they worried about is the money. They worried about this young man waking up, being able to, you know, hopefully do what he can do, what he loves to do. That's more important.
Super chat.
Let's go. Oh, appreciate you, Dre Harrison, for that $10 super chat. He said when Pease was hired, he said he wanted to change the culture defensively in Atlanta. 2023 should be the year that the league looks at the Falcons as a defensive team. I, for one, am looking forward to it. Facts.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
Huge facts.
Not only did you get the super chat in, it actually makes sense. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you got to look at it this way. Dean being, like Mike said, Dean being 73, his wife probably got shook based on that hit.
Yep.
And probably had a talk with him. The thing is, she probably told him, your boy can do just as well as you. He just got to get the experience. And he's been by his dad's side for the longest.
Yep.
So it ain't like he don't know. And it ain't like his son can't call his father and say, hey, Pop, what you think about this play? So just because Dean Pease ain't on the field, don't think Dean Pease ain't going to be helping his son.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, that's a lot better.
There we go.
Yeah.
I can barely hear you
about to say,
guys.
who on the intercom? Boy, somebody get called to the principal's office again.
Uh-oh.
Right.
Oh,
hey.
don't do it. Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Folks got son out there. We ain't got no son.
Yeah, boy, dog over here. It's over here looking like Michael Blackson over here, but
For real, dog.
All right, watch my voice.
you over here the son. Michael Blackson thrive right now, boy.
But you know what though? I like I said, I believe in 2023, if Dean don't return, I think he'll be consulting his son on how to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we're under the impression too, it's like I said, that he's gonna be, if he's not here, he's gonna be instrumental in bringing somebody who actually knows what they're doing. They're gonna pick up where he left off. Like I said, I'm not worried. Arthur knows exactly what he wants, man. At the end of the day. And like I said, he did not say no. He didn't say yes. He said we'll think about it, and that's what coaches need to do. They need to think
Right.
about it if their
Yep.
heart is in it 100%. Because I don't want to have time as head coach or DC or offensive coordinator. Your heart need to be
Super
in it,
chat.
and if his heart ain't in it, it ain't in it.
Ryan Peoples with the 199 said Dean Pease might take an advisory role for us.
If he,
Well,
I can see that.
Yeah.
I
If
mean,
he
I mean,
retired.
piggybacking off of what Mike said, he's right. A lot of coaches are not going to make any kind of decisions until the offseason. Until they sat down, went over the season, seen what worked, seen what didn't work, and they made necessary moves. Because right now it makes no sense to make a snap judgment, and we still playing.
This man is in. This man is in. He's trying to win a game. Okay,
Yeah.
he's still coaching the game. Why would he say, "Yeah, all right, I'm thinking about retirement"? Why? Why are he playing? That's gonna
Okay,
give
I'm back.
people even more incentive to say, "All right, yeah, he wasn't giving us his all."
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And if I'm not mistaken, he said the same thing last year.
Sure
But
did.
this year is a problem.
Yeah, but you know what, Mike? They used that hit on Pease as an excuse. You know, anything that goes negatively against the Falcons in any capacity is an excuse to diminish what we've done.
They always do it. Always.
It's almost like if they could erase our season off the board, period, and just say Falcons 2023 schedule, poof, they'd be happy.
Yep.
Like I said, it's fine, man. Like I said, the Falcons will be okay. Um, but like I said earlier, it's like if that was the case, if he decided the Falcons really have to sell Grady on this, they're gonna go all out. I don't think, like to be honest, it's gonna be even more of a reason to sell Grady, but they're gonna have to sell Grady regardless,
Mm-hmm.
and they're gonna have to sell guys like Grady, like Jake Matthews. Like these guys want to win. They're not trying to sit around and not do it and just wait for young guys to develop. They ain't trying to hear that. They trying to win, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
The boys
like I
already
said,
got a taste of it. They want some more.
And
even if
especially,
Dean Pease is gone, bro, they still gonna be like, all right, we trying to win. They not just looking at it saying, oh hell, the world is over. Dean Pease retiring. Nah, they trying to win. So they're gonna bring in more coaches. They're gonna bring in new players. We trying
mm-hmm.
to win.
Well, especially
You
if you're
think they're
bringing
gonna
in new
ask?
players. Go ahead, Coach.
Do you think they will ask Grady to see what kind of player he wants in the draft if they go
They have
defense
to.
first? You think?
They
Yeah.
have to, man.
At this point, yeah.
Man, if Grady ain't in that room, boy,
I
it'd be
wouldn't say the type
disinteresting.
of player, but I think they're gonna ask his opinion on how, like where he, like where we need help, where he thinks we need help.
Right,
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yeah. Because I hate to say it, well, because beyond belief for a lot of people, Grady is the staple. He's the backbone of their defense.
Sure is.
He's been there the longest. So he's seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. He knows where the holes are.
Mm-hmm.
He knows who's not doing their job.
He gonna say
knows
middle
who
linebacker
can't
for
do their
sure.
job. Right. So yeah, they and that statement he made, they're going to ask his opinion. Like, bro, who you see? And I'm pretty sure a lot of players look at other players just like we do. But you got to think. Imagine Grady watching a college football game on the defense. He's going to look at it from a defensive standpoint, a lot closer than we are.
That'll be interesting.
Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and get to this next topic right here. Oh gosh, yeah, y'all gonna have fun with this one.
Oh yeah.
Well, Atlanta Falcons cut Marcus Mariota.
Hey, somebody cue the K count.
Want me to go first? They go.
And I'm gonna let you go first.
Somebody cue the Cape Camp music, please.
His
Can I get some
punk
Cape Camp?
ass up out of here right
It ain't
now.
nothing that, yeah, that right there.
Ain't nothing cutting it.
It ain't nothing there to talk about. You quit on your team, bro. And you was a bridge quarterback at most. You should have known that from jump one. They was bringing you in here to save no franchise. You ain't even got no credentials to even try to save a franchise. You can barely save yourself. Man, Mario, I'm sending him on the first Amtrak out of time. I help him pack.
So put him on a mega bus.
Yeah, put him on the mega bus. With a bologna sandwich, with a bologna sandwich and a high C fruit punch juice cart.
Not a bologna
You get
sandwich.
some wings. He leaving Atlanta, just might well get some wings.
Sandwich.
No, he ain't even worth potted meat right now to me.
Oh my
No. Say it with your chest.
God.
I wouldn't even give him a side meat sandwich. Man, just go.
What you got, Coach?
We're gonna fly him back to Hawaii on Spirit Airline on Frontier.
Yeah, he's gone, man. Cut him. He should have been cut already. But he's on that injury reserve list, so we can't do anything right now. You had to settle with him to cut him. He needs to get off injury reserve and cut him then, because we will save money when you cut him. So.
Put him on Frontier Airline.
Trim that bitch fat.
Cut him with a butter knife.
Put him on one of them single propeller airplanes that ain't got no name on it.
Just put him on Spirit.
Now give him a bicycle, tell you better ride back.
They got a $1.99 from Brian Peoples. We appreciate it. He said, "I'm throwing Marietta out of here like Jazzy Jeff."
I know, right? Ah!
Y'all crazy.
Hey, look here, we're gonna set him outside the door like that cat did. Fred Flintstone locked the door on him. Wilma!
That cat put him out there with some prejudice.
With some finesse too. He just dropped him out there.
What you got, Mike?
You're out of there.
Drop him like an L5.
I just want to see how long it take for them to cut them.
Yeah.
If they cut them fast, if they cut them right after the damn season is done, yeah, we know how they really feel about them.
Hey, I got a joke for y'all. What do Marcus Mariota and the Rock's finisher have in common?
If he really was upset about it, because, like I said, that man just left him.
Hey, Mike, what do the Rock's finisher and Marcus Mariota have in common?
What is?
Rock bottom.
There you go. Absolutely. So, Mike, question: if they cut him right after the season, will they still be able to say that $12 million?
They don't owe them $2 million. I think what it is. I did think.
Go Peppers.
Hold on.
Go Peppers.
What did he say?
Go Go Peppers, you the man,
the night.
No.
South meat sandwich with
And a
one boiled egg and a cup of boo-boo soup.
Don't forget the high C. You gonna give him a juicy juice.
No. Night Rider. He don't get no high C. That's too good for him. He need to get some tang. He need to get some unstirred tang and some water.
Get some emergency with some sugar.
Flavor aid. Yeah, thank you, Coach. Some flavor aid. There you go.
You may look. You remember
hey, what's
them
bread at
barrels?
Walmart? Great value.
Nah. You remember them little plastic barrels with the aluminum foil on the top?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the haggis.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Hey man, that thing was good though. Y'all know y'all.
I know, right? Well, hey, they still here too.
But you know good. Look. You know good and well. You drank them last when wasn't nothing else in the cooler.
What they say? Give me that quarter juice.
Yeah.
Hey, now what the juice they had in school when we was in high school? Remember the grapes of math?
Mm.
No, that's too good for him right there.
Man, that juice bullshit, man. That juice in school bullshit, man. Give him a carton of skim milk.
Mm.
All right, look, we a little bit past the 1 hour mark. We're gonna go ahead. Ain't nobody else got nothing to say about that. We're gonna go ahead and get into the Q&A portion of the show. You guys make sure you drop your questions down in the comment section.
Go get her some Dasani.
Get a glass of some warm milk.
Y'all a bad influence on
put him to sleep.
Just leave it out.
You go to sleep.
But yeah, man, I don't get it. Like I'm trying to figure out, like, so what do you do? Because how do you even try to get on another team? You can't even get on the worst roster in the NFL.
Oh, he counts criminal. He can roll with.
Well, the XFL, they're taking.
Who?
The XFL, the Rocks League.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
He could go down.
Hey, think about it.
Hey,
Canada
somebody put a call to the NFL Europe, man. We need to start that league back over. He can get a job over there.
He may go to Canadian football league.
Ain't nobody looking for him, Otis.
He go for the rain fire. He go play arena league.
All right, you guys got some questions or whatnot. Go ahead and drop them down in the comment section.
I got a question for y'all. What would everybody in the comments? What kind of lunch would y'all pack Marcus Mariota for him to lead time?
Spam and tuna. You go for a spam sandwich.
Yeah, the tuna that come in the packet.
I got one for him. I would give him a bowl of wet bread and a glass of hot water.
You can make lick out of that though. He made like that. Just
You
put some
ever ate
apple in that.
Let me tell you something.
No, sir.
Let me tell you something. If you want to get in a fight with somebody, get him a bowl of wet bread and see what happens.
And a perfect.
I wish.
Put him on the plane. Put him on the plane with a soft air pepper.
Wait, somebody said a Lunchable.
Just don't get the one that got the treat in it.
You want the generic kind, the one that's the Lunch Bowl.
Yeah,
not Oscar Mayer.
It's a one of them thick peanut butter.
With no milk.
No
milk, no jelly. Straight peanut butter.
Give him a box of Popeye. Give him a box of Popeye biscuits.
With no water.
Yeah. Now, hey, give him a wish. Give him a wish sandwich.
After that, McDonald's biscuits.
Oh Lord, Jesus Christ. Hey, we're gonna give him a wish sandwich. Y'all know what a wish sandwich is, right? A sandwich where you wish you had some meat to go on the bread.
So you probably give him a mayonnaise sandwich.
Wait.
Oh.
Why Josh Gillum talking about some potted meat and Ritz crackers? I'm done.
I'm done. I can't.
Hey, no. You know what they got? Remember what they got a family doctor at Dollar General? The little small can of bumblebee tuna that come with the little spoon and the cracker. Bumblebee tuna.
He may get full off that.
With government cheese.
I give him some. I give him some olive loaf and a school milk.
2%.
Sardines and bread.
Of course, it gets an air sandwich.
No, I remember. This the meal he ought to get. I remember when we was in elementary school, we had a whole pizza party, and the teacher for all the kids that acted bad in class, you know what she gave them?
What?
Some saltines and water.
thought they was in jail.
Yeah, that's it.
You going to jail with that? That's cruelty.
The sausage. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, look, we're gonna get to this last one right here. If anybody got no questions, let's jump right into it before we close it out. What is I did the question and answer first because I want to get into our keys to victory. Coach, what's your keys to victory?
Run the ball. Tackle Tom Brady hard. Tackle and tackle.
Okay.
The team ain't that great. We got to tackle. We just got to run the ball on them because they can't stop the run out.
Okay. Okay.
No, they can't. They were
running. What about you, Matt Ryan?
Number one, put Tom Brady on his ass. Okay, hey, that's first and foremost. I know Grady steaming right now. I know that boy. He hungry right now. Grady want Tom Brady ass on a silver platter. So that's the first order of business. Number two, lock down Mike Evans, because boy, he went off against Carolina. We can't have that again. We don't need him doing that no more.
No more.
And number three, run the piss out of the ball, because boy, when it comes to running the ball, they can't stop a bag full of water.
What
and
about
don't
you,
forget to give Marcus Mariota some saltine in the water.
A knuckle sandwich.
What about you, Ant?
Yeah.
Run the damn ball. That's number one. Number two, plug your gaps on defense, please. And number three, shell off the deep end of our defense. Do not let Mike Evans take over this fucking game. You cannot.
What you got, Mike?
Well, I hope I don't get fined for this. But be a cracker.
Be a what?
Oh, Lord.
Be a cracker.
Wait. I take my glasses off of that.
Are you talking saltines or Ritz crackers or what? I don't know.
Peanut butter flavor, cheese, what?
Real? What? Cheese and snap? What?
Cheese
Be a cracker.
Triscuit?
Triscuit. Wheat thins?
Graham.
Oh my goodness.
Be a cracker. Let me explain.
Okay, wait now. I'm curious.
I'm all ears, man.
Be a cracker. Y'all gotta go out there and crack a motherfucker head. All right, that's what I mean by that. Y'all here be in the gutter, man.
You good, Mike? That's a good hand to win.
Boy, you sure throwing us out there, boy. Sweet mother pearl.
Look, man.
I see what you did there, Mike.
Because the reason why I say that, man, because I want somebody to crack that motherfucking head, bro. I'm so sick and tired of Tom Brady crack his fucking skull. I want this man to hurt. I don't like him. I don't like his smile. I don't like his size. I don't like the way he is with his kids. I don't like the way he did what he did to his wife. I don't like the way his shoes. I don't like his toes. I don't like his fingers. I don't like his eyeballs. I don't like nothing about Tom Brady.
Why you don't even like the silverware in his house?
Look, I'm not even gonna name nobody I know Tom because of him. All right, I don't like nothing. I don't like. So crack a motherfucker, okay? Just crack a.
Hold up.
Woo. Well, y'all got my eye water. Y'all ain't right. Y'all got my eye water.
So we need some crackers on the team tomorrow.
Well, I got them simple. They gonna be kind of rough. Key to victory number one. run the ball. Key to victory number 2, run Brady ass over. Again and again and again. And number 3, I need y'all to take and knock Mike Evans out. Put him on the sideline.
You make sure they remember the day they played the Falcons.
Grady, I am talking to you. I need you to knock out Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, what Cole Yo said, I don't want them to gain another yard.
I need you to knock out Brady.
Y'all make sure y'all get the Tiger Bomb ready for it.
He gonna need some aspirin cream. There ain't gonna be no Tiger Bomb.
Y'all know they refuse to put his backup in, whoever the hell they is.
Kyle Trask?
No,
Kyle Trask.
So they're in the playoffs.
Shows you,
they can't get no higher, no lower.
Well, see, the thing is that
so
shows
why
you.
Chance getting hurt? I'm just curious.
No, that shows you the arrogance they got. Todd Bowles like, nah, we gonna play. That shows you the arrogance and the disrespect for the defense that they have.
And plus, Atlanta has never beaten Tom Brady either. He don't lose that.
Yeah, and another stat too. I heard somebody say this today. You know, Tom Brady never finished the season under 500. We win this game, man. We can change all that.
2-1.
And that's what I want.
2 stats.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Them playoffs ain't what he think it is.
Oh, they're first round gone.
Them playoffs ain't what he think it is.
They're first round gone.
Man, that'll be the only time y'all ever see me cheer for the Cowboys.
And look, I'm gonna tell you right now, from here on out, you better watch out who's officiating the game with that clown on the field.
He probably don't get no playoff game because of his bad calls. You lose credibility with the NFL because you do get rated. You only get those playoff games because of rating. So he could have screwed himself out of a playoff game.
All I'm gonna say is them ref calls ain't gonna save him. Ain't gonna save him on Sunday.
No, ain't that same motherfucker.
Oh, hey, I just thought about something. I got the perfect meal to send Marcus Mariota packing with. And you know that concession stand, that spot in the stadium called Fries Up.
Oh, yep.
I sent him back. I sent him on the train on hard ass French fries. But them fries I had in that game Sunday, boy, them fries was like eating concrete green bean, boy.
What the fuck?
What in the happy dickens?
Man, them French fries. Dog, you could have threw them French fries and somebody knocked them out.
Ain't no damn
You ain't cracking.
Shark teeth. That was
Boy, there was a hard boiled fry, boy.
It's all like you get that man Kentucky Fried Chicken sticks.
Okay.
They put those French fries in some flour or something. Made them hard.
I don't know what they put them in. I know they better. But the fry, man, them fries were hard. I would have been better out eating them frozen. It was a hot frozen fry. That's all it was.
Hot frozen fries.
That's all it was, a hot frozen fry.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. The real said the great thing about this season is that Tyler Algier was absolutely terrific. 5th round pick. I have my doubts a little bit about his speed, but Avery Williams is getting better every week.
Oh man, then we got a steal on Tyler Algier, boy. We got a steal.
Tyler Algier, he gonna be a problem next year.
I think he's leading all rookies in rushing, I think.
He had 900 yards. He 100 yards away from 1,000.
Yeah, so I think he's leading all rookies in rushing, I think. Right?
He can easily get that 1,000 yards on Sunday.
I hope he gets it.
Oh,
be nice.
They gonna let him loose. Because Tampa can't stop him.
No.
Hello, Pamela. How are you?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Mike said it earlier. Todd, they gonna blitz. They gonna blitz like crazy.
Hello, Pamela.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. Brian People. Thank you for that $199.
Oh, jam crack.
I said crack up. Okay, y'all ain't gonna get me in trouble. I said crack up, motherfucker. Okay, I didn't say crackers. Okay, Jesus Christ.
He's talking about Mariota.
Oh,
We talking about what we gonna send Mariota packet with.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about? That
I know what you're talking
Cucamonga
about.
cracker chip. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't say that. Okay, Gear 5 Corey. You know what I'm talking about.
Give
I
five
did
Corey.
not say that.
You try to start some shit.
He trying to
So you
start
want to be
something.
start something.
Come on,
You got
Corey.
to be
Chill out,
start
man.
something.
Don't
You
be
want to
starting.
start something.
you know what? I just don't feel. I feel comfortable when you put me on the spot like that. You know, it's kind of makes my boxes knot up.
The next press coming. You may hear Ultimate say, "D, sit your fucking ass down. Quit trying to be
I can't. I
stupid."
can't.
Sit your
Well, every
stupid ass
time he
down.
do D-Lab, watch it ball up though.
I'm surprised that man ain't been cussed out yet, boy. Because I would have cussed it. Hush the fuck up, man.
That
I
motherfucker
know,
would ask
right?
5 questions within a 2-minute span,
But it's the same
I know,
fucking
right?
question, though. That's
It won't even. It won't let nobody else talk neither.
and then get
No,
an attitude when I got another question. Motherfucker, you gonna ask 10? Shut the fuck up.
Just sit down, let them motherfuckers do their job. Set
that's
them
why
dumb
Dave
ass
Ragone
back.
was like, D-Lad, no more questions? No, shit. I just wanted to sit down here and learn how to play well with others. I was like, what? Where that come from?
I was like, man, sit down and shut up. Then
Oh
we
my
gonna
goodness.
then we gonna call John. We gonna call D-Lad Jacque. You know what Jacque stand for? It stand for Jello and cookies. Quit upsetting everybody everywhere and sit down.
God damn.
This motherfucker got too many
Oh, my
addresses for
Lord.
me.
Night Rider, boy, you got some stuff, boy. Oh, my Lord.
That was a promo by itself.
I guess. Don't eat jelly, don't eat cookies together. You gonna
Okay, Chance Parker
Oh,
said, how y'all feel about London's rookie season given the QB that he had to play with?
good. He actually what almost 800 yards.
Yeah, yeah, some solid, man.
That's
I
not.
mean,
That's good.
He sure he gonna be a star, man. He gonna be a problem too. His catch
besides
rate is so insane, bro. He gonna be a problem when he get up there in the league, man.
well,
I got another question, y'all.
outside of the jump balls and bowling balls he was trying to pick up off the field, I say he had a pretty good season.
Yeah, he ain't no
Hey, y'all,
small guy to bring down either. He'll run through some tackles.
I got a question. I just thought of it. Just thinking out of it. Do y'all think Marcus could have been jealous of Pitts in London? You know, a little bit so.
And we don't care. He gonna be jealous on that plane.
How he didn't get in the ball like he should have gotten in the ball.
Yeah, I think something just wasn't right, man. Like I said, I don't know what it is, but something wasn't right.
Why
Like
would
he
you?
never wanted to talk to these guys like that at all.
So why would you take time out to someone you had all the opportunity to take time out to go work out with these guys? Why didn't you do that?
I don't think he felt he had the written. Honestly, the players said they were behind him, but in actions, I don't think he felt he had the respect of the offense.
Well, they gave him all the opportunity. They might tell his ass to fucking fuck up and do a Harold Willie turn, throw the ball and shit. Nobody told me that.
The thing is,
I
though,
know, right?
the thing is, though, you can't lead men until you can lead yourself. Period.
That's why he leads himself right there on that Greyhound.
Yeah.
I saw something during that game that made me really a huge fan of Arthur. When Ritter made a mistake, I've never seen him chase after a player the way he chased after Ritter.
Yeah.
He went to that sideline. He saw he had the little the tablet in his hand and he was talking to a coach and they showed him what was there and he looked at that tablet and he chased after Ritter. I said, oh shit. I said he really believes in this kid because when coaches go after you like that, yeah, they really believe in you. And he chased after Ritter, man. He went playing no games with that kid.
You didn't see him do shit with Marcus. Marcus go run to the sideline and wait for the coach. That's fucking go hide behind the bench and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike,
Did you
that's
ever?
right, because his face went from I done messed up to I got to get back in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Short
Did y'all
term memory.
ever see Marcus look at the tablet at all?
No, I don't
No.
really remember that.
I don't recall seeing that. It just
I
like
think I saw him look at that tablet one time. He was trying to figure out how much the Greyhound ticket was coming out of Atlanta.
Oh my Lord,
Man, hell, man. I'm sick of your ass.
What the
I'm sick of this motherfucker.
He's talking about Greyhound ticket,
Honestly though,
$65 to Mississippi.
honestly though, I
Pastor
think
Mississippi that week.
as the season went on, as the games went on, everybody on the offense knew Mariota was a game manager at that point.
Mhm.
Because at no time was he trying to make a play. And he definitely wasn't trying to make a play when he fell out on his back and said, help me, please, and threw the ball up in there.
Okay.
I wanted to
I
come
think
in
that was
here
it.
and say, oh my
Jesus
God.
love me. What you were doing, bro? Like, what the heck?
Somebody done gave Night Rider something today. I don't know what the heck is going on.
Look, I ain't had nothing. Not yet.
Uh-huh.
He
Somebody
said not
check his
yet. He
cup.
said not
Not
yet.
yet.
Check that cup.
I ain't got no cup.
Oh my gosh.
I'm about to get one in a minute.
Well, wait, the real said he missed the consistency of Matt Ryan. You
Oh,
I
they all
mean, we
do
all
this shit,
do
man.
shoot. He ain't lying.
I
do
told
too.
folks. I told folks they one of them seasons, boy. You don't know what you had till it gone. Y'all dog Matt Ryan all year, even though he is messing up and
I
in.
remember. He
You
ain't got
dogged
to
him
tell
all
me.
his whole career.
Whole career. So
And now he gone, and now you want him back. You in your bedroom looking like Wolverine in the bed with the picture in the hand of Matt Ryan, looking at him right now, shedding the tip.
Shoot,
it would
nah.
have been it would have been an interesting season. I'm gonna tell you that. With the pieces we had and the run game we got, it'd have been an interesting season.
Oh, they would have been a Super Bowl contender with Matt Ryan.
Oh,
Yes,
definitely.
I said that. Because you
22
gotta
points is nothing.
think. You gotta think. Matt Ryan didn't have Drake London. Matt Ryan didn't have Tyler Algier.
No, sure did.
Nope.
With those weapons and an improved defense, this is a Super Bowl contender.
That passing game would have been nice. Oh my, he probably had 5,000 yards pass.
Easy.
Yeah.
He probably would have had 6. He'd have had 6.
MVP number 2.
Because he'd have passed it so much to Pitts. Pitts would have been like, bro, I'm gonna need you to pick somebody else.
Like
And somebody said this right here, which is interesting, and I heard this today, talking about Ritter hasn't lost a home game since college.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't.
Nope.
Oh, no, those first 2 games were on the road. What did they show were?
Yep, they were. Yeah, they both were on the road.
Let's just beat Tampa Bay's ass. I'm tired of them.
Bruh. The Falcons ain't got nothing to lose. They ain't worried about no calls, and they at home. It's gonna be. He gonna get that work.
In the words of Gene Hackman. In the words of Gene Hackman on the replacement, there's no tomorrow for you, and that makes you very dangerous people.
I think everybody to go in this thing with a gazelle mask on myself.
Wow.
I'm just saying.
And
come out that big playing Antonio Brown, put that shit on.
Somebody was saying something about that debate. It was Corey Holcomb. Corey said Tom Brady ain't no GOAT. He said, how you gonna call yourself a GOAT? He said, now he a real good football player. He said, but you can't call this man the greatest of all time or the greatest player in the sport. He said, you mean to tell me that Tom Brady is greater than LT? And he talking about LT from the 70s. Not the Damian Thomas.
They talking
No,
about
No, we talking about
Taylor.
Lauren Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor,
Lawrence
yeah.
Taylor.
Yes,
Lawrence
sir,
Taylor.
boy.
He was
The
like,
original LT.
yeah. He
Original
named
LT.
some
OG.
monsters.
Hey,
He said Shannon Sharp and Sterling. He said them was some monsters.
Bruh, he curated the blind side.
He said
Bruh.
he told
blind
he-
side, but
he told that story
Yeah.
about LT where he said they took him off the field for a play. He said the quarterback called a timeout to figure out where he was at on the field.
You
Hey,
didn't
that
see
man-
him.
hey, my boy playing football and skiing head first.
And I mean, I had to agree with him though. I had to agree with him. Cause like we've all been saying, I'm not gonna take nothing away personally from him being a player in
Being
the
a
league.
quarterback.
But he's been coddled by a offense, a top 5 offense, his entire career.
And defense.
Top 5.
Yeah, he had a defense to save him too.
Yeah.
Right,
His offense ain't really
And don't
won them
forget
any
about
games.
the kicker.
The kicker, exactly.
right.
2 of them.
Hey, quick question. Who that was Lauren Taylor was talking to in that game? I used to see that shit all the time on NFL Network. Hey Sean, you better hope I don't come back in this game. I'm gonna come out there and kick your fucking ass. Hey, I want to know who he was talking about.
Offensive lineman, I think.
it was a lineman.
It was
I think he
offensive
kind of
lineman. I can't remember who it was.
I think he cut blocked him or something.
Yeah.
I wanted, boy, man, that's my favorite. Boy, that is my favorite clip right there, boy. I love it, boy.
He was crazy, boy.
That man,
Yeah, oh,
that
boy,
man
he
was
stomping on the sideline too.
that man was a
He
mall.
was no before the game, probably. No.
Yeah.
I think he stopped during the game.
Oh. Yeah. He's a Hall of Famer. It helped him get through it.
Yeah, boy.
I hate to say it, but shit.
LT was my guy, man. He was my favorite player growing
But
up.
that cocaine didn't help everybody.
I'm gonna tell you
Yes,
like
sir.
this. That is why back in the day they called football the gridiron. They called it that for a reason.
Yep.
Oh man, Tom Brady was survived back then, but it been broke
No,
him
sir.
up real
He's been out
good.
of the league already.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you
he
something.
he probably won
No,
last 6 seasons.
Let me tell you
Long
something. 75% of the league right now wouldn't survive. Because I seen
No.
some dudes get anytime you hit a man and he helicopters in the air,
Yeah.
you hit a running back and he does a helicopter in the air and still holds on to the ball and hits the ground flat.
You talking about that Dolphins Jets game from like
Yes.
85 or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude were putting casts on their arms so they could clothesline people.
That was the Raiders and shit.
They were talking about Joe Montana when he got body slammed. Like, ain't no way in the world
Oh,
Brady
no.
would have made it back then.
Don't let him play against Dick Night Train Lane, but Night Train would have showed up retired.
I'm gonna name 2 names: Refrigerator Perry and Mean Joe Green.
Nope.
Refrigerator Perry was wide as 4 people. He didn't have to move. They just told him to stand there.
Now, I
That's
go
a big-
Jack Lambert and I go Jack Lambert. You throw LT in there. Who else was a hard hitting it?
Ronnie
But
Lott.
don't let
shit.
Jack-
That's fucking
Yeah, oh yeah, Ronnie Lott.
Ronnie
Oh,
Lott, yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
Jack Tatum, man.
don't
come
let
on,
Jack
bro,
Tatum
boy.
come off a
Killers.
corner. Hey, don't let
killers
Jack
right
Tatum
there,
come off
boy.
a corner.
Reggie White. Reggie White was possessed.
Yeah.
That was the strongest man on earth, bro. I don't care what nobody said.
Yeah. Hey,
That was the
now
strongest
if
man
this guy hadn't hadn't died, man, he would have been a Hall of Famer too. Jerome Brown.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Jerome the Beast too. Yeah, he was.
Mike Singletary. Bro.
Oh yeah, Mike Singletary with him. He had his eye wide open.
But
All right, man.
Singletary became great because he had a great front 4.
Yeah.
The 85 Bears, 46 defense.
Look, man, we're gonna get ready to wind it down. If you guys don't have any more questions, if you do, make sure you get 1 or 2 questions. Put them in the chat before we get out of here. And when we get ready to get out of here, we gonna let y'all know something, because all week we've been hearing some foolishness, and we gonna rectify it tonight.
Hey, we gonna send Mario back with a damn mystery meat sandwich and a pack of cool.
I cannot.
A pack of red Marlboro.
Hey, if somebody asks, why you smoking cigarettes? That's not cool. Shit, that's why I smoke cool.
I'm gonna send him. Look, I would send him back with a broccoli taco and some sink water.
Send him give him a pack of Pall Mall. He'll be all right.
No filter.
No filter.
No filter. Yeah.
What up, Blackberry? Dirk Cutter got your mic?
Man, Dirk wild in the night.
I can't hear nothing. I can't hear y'all. But if y'all can hear me, I don't know. But if y'all can hear me, the start time tonight is at 8:30. Just letting everybody know I done messed around. I done got out here in the city, y'all. I done got out here in the city. I'm living the fine. I'm enjoying the finer things in life right now. I'm out here with the old lady. We're enjoying the finer things in life. I done got out here in the city. I done got wrapped up in the time. I done lost track of time. So start time 8:30. Just letting y'all know what's going on to the panel. Y'all doing a phenomenal job. I know y'all doing great right now. Big game,
Mad Mike, Coach, damn Night Rider tonight.
And Night Rider won. I know y'all doing a hell of a job right now. Hey, just 8:30 start time. Don't forget 8:30 start time. See y'all when I see y'all. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I don't know. I can't hear you.
Don't be swinging from the chandelier.
Yeah, everybody on that Night Rider today.
Look here. You don't judge me. Look, I'm still on emotional high from this weekend, because I had a phenomenal weekend in Atlanta when I was there. My goodness.
All right, we got another question. Who's it? Dreddy. He said, "What's good, guys? Do y'all think Ritter stares down our receivers sometimes? By the way, I'm a Ritter guy."
No. Hell no.
No.
What?
No. Nope. Because if he did, he wouldn't have made that needle. He wouldn't have made that needle in the haystack throw.
That's what Mariota.
That's a Mariota thing right there.
My thing is when Mariota wasn't throwing to Drake, it was a problem. Now that Desmond is throwing to Drake, everybody think that he's throwing at him too much. Nah, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying you, Dreddy, but I've been hearing that from a lot of people. Well, he need to find somebody else. Well, who the hell you gonna throw to?
Shoot, find somebody else that need to get open.
You know what? I'm gonna say something that's gonna upset people. Y'all wasn't saying that when Matt Ryan was throwing to Julio 10,000 damn times.
Not a damn word.
Not a damn word.
Y'all was getting up.
Y'all was somebody like Harry Douglas, then y'all want to start talking that buzz.
Y'all was at shoot every time Julio caught one. Y'all was catching one. Oh, Julio. He caught another one.
Oh, make me feel good.
Hold up. You know what? I want you to make me feel good.
He's mad, man. Okay.
Y'all motherfucker gonna get me funny.
People need to stop. Oh, man, ain't gonna find me
Mike over there looking at the wall.
Y'all gonna get me fined, man. I'm trying not to get fined.
Marshall lit.
I'm just here to do my job.
Y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I do.
Anyway, people stop. Get out your feelings, man. Good luck. Grow up. Shit. This is 2023, not 2018. Get out your feelings. Ain't no COVID no more. Shit. Open up.
Okay.
Right. Hey,
Lisa said
Yeah.
kids could have been targeted more throughout the season. I would
Maybe
say
get over.
yeah.
Marcus.
I would say
Get
yeah,
some-
but they had him. They had him covered quite a bit because they knew Ritter was going to throw to him, especially
Marcus-
when he went across the middle.
Also, guys, another thing I'm thinking about. Maybe Cal just didn't like fucking Mariota. That's why he started playing the way he played at the end of the season.
I
This
wouldn't
mother
be
can't give me the ball
surprised.
correctly. Think about
I wouldn't
it,
be
man.
surprised at all.
Think about look what has transpired now. Think about it. He said, "This mother don't believe it. This man ain't no damn good quarterback. He can't give me the ball. I'm wide fucking open." I'm just hey, that's just me talking. But think about it. He may just like fuck this mother. Then the man got him hurt. I hate to say it. Y'all can call it what you want to call it, but
Bruh.
boy went at his leg, but that
You
ball
can't
had to be
throw-
thrown that way.
Mike,
Throw it
didn't
like
you make a statement a while back when number 11 was still on the team of how when we were talking about him and Pitts, how certain wide now I know he's not a wide receiver. I know Pitts ain't a wide receiver, but you know how I say how some players get in their feelings when they don't get the ball enough.
Absolutely. And that's why coach, my thing is that pass catches, we'll just say that, not just because he's more than just a tight end. But pass catches, like his thing is just throw the damn ball. This motherfucker couldn't throw the ball. He couldn't get to him. That was the damn problem. He was either too scared or he just wouldn't throw it. And that shit pisses people off. Like I said, it's for me. I always said it wasn't his. He had the ability, but he just wouldn't throw the damn ball. And Kyle Pitts just said, just throw the damn ball.
Mariota couldn't throw a beach ball in the ocean.
Mariota had that sugar foot in it.
That sugar foot, oh.
That sugar foot, yeah, that sugar foot. You didn't know what lemonade, you didn't know it was Kool-Aid. He was in between. That sugar foot.
Yeah.
Josh Gillum said the report came out Mariota quit on the team when Ritter was announced the starter.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's when he did it.
What you mean I can't throw? You mean I can't throw the ball no more, coach? I'm just taking my ball and going home.
Talked all that mess doing training camp.
Get you a damn and get you a hula burger on the way out.
I mean, I probably one of the first one that actually said he quit. Everybody else said he was really injured.
Oh, that mother wasn't injured. His pride was injured.
Yeah, that's the whole thing I heard. His feeling.
His feeling, his pride.
He told the ACL in the feeling. That's what he did.
He wanted to be
from his ACL. That mother.
He tore an ACL and his feelings had a torn ACL.
No, that was his ass and his coming, his no luck.
Right.
That's what the ACL was.
Man, his feelings pulled a hamstring. That's what happened.
Nah, he didn't do that. Motherfucker tore a pectoral.
Yeah. In his heart.
But
he went on injured reserve with a broken ass.
That's a punk move, man.
He went on
I'm not even going to ask that question.
And you see how Kyle Pitts came back from his surgery not even 2 weeks later?
Bro.
And we still haven't heard this motherfucker.
Don't blame it on the baby.
No surgery. Nobody, they didn't, team doctor didn't do it like they normally do.
Here's my thing. It
he
was
went
too
to Hawaii
convenient.
and had one of the witch doctors to do it for him, I guess. I don't know.
Man, they don't even pay no roots in Hawaii, man.
Regular shit. That's so damn mean, coach. That man said a witch doctor did it.
They ain't even got no witch doctors in Hawaii,
They may have one there. Shit.
Hey, it's a global market. They might be on vacation. You never know.
That dude, man, that's some punk stuff. I hate to say what it is. Straight what it is. He quit. Simple. Ain't no sugarcoating it. He quit on this team. That's what he did.
Coach said, "F your couch, nigga. F your couch."
First, he wanted to say
I knew when you rich mother.
But didn't he say it was because of the baby at first? Then he switched his head with his leg?
Yeah. First of all, if your knee was hurting that bad with them hits you was taking, bro, and then all that running you was doing, you wouldn't have ran for half of them yards you did if your knee was that bad.
If your knee was hurting that bad, you never did that ugly ass throw you did either. Your knee would have been
I
plenty gone.
promise you, boy. I
Look,
promise you.
if my knee hurt, I ain't trying to run. Okay,
That's what I'm saying.
all the time.
Goddamn. He is
I know
full
what
of
hurt knees
boo-boo.
feel like. You don't even want to walk, much less run.
No,
Marcus Mariota smell like boo boo.
Okay.
That's that boo boo talk. What?
Well, let's go ahead and wind it down, man. We want to thank everybody for tuning in to Dirty Bird Thursdays. Coach, tell them
Yo,
where they can find you.
Coach Unchained on everything. That's what you're gonna find there. Go to YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. You can find me there, Coach Unchained. So do that.
Now,
Hey, man.
tell them where they can find
Hold on,
you.
wait a minute. Whoa, before I do my speech, I just got a bit of breaking news. Somebody had just called me. They said they saw Marcus Mariota on the MARTA train headed to the airport with a pineapple sandwich and a stale wine Black and Mild.
Oh my Lord.
On that note, ladies and
Why
gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, cat, snake, chicken, duck, Martin, Gina, Pam, Cole, Tommy, bruh man from the fifth floor, Mama
Hey, wow.
Payne.
Sandwich,
On the
man.
fifth floor.
Yeah,
They want a
and yeah,
sandwich.
and Mark. Then somebody gave Marcus some of them raglan pigs. Yeah, but man, look here, man. We appreciate y'all for coming through, man. Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world, but you chose to be here with us. Y'all can follow me on IG, Twitter at NightRider229. Y'all can follow me on Snapchat at NightRiderFDU. Hey man, let's go ahead and break Tom Brady's ass off with something real proper like dog. Let's go ahead and do this, man. And on that note, it's time to go drink some beer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, Big Ant. Tell them where they can find you, man.
Hey, Night Rider, no proper. Fuck that. Straight ghetto shit. Hey, y'all can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Big Ant. If you don't find me by Big Ant, then Mr. Jackson 19868 at gmail.com. And we are the positive Atlanta Falcons.
Yes. Coach over there pulling up
I
on somebody.
see where you went there.
Did I get that
Go
close?
ahead, Mike.
Father
I just got
God,
my car.
Father God, I take the time out to pray for these heathens. I have nothing to do with this, Lord.
Well,
Tonight when I go to sleep, Father God, please don't strike me down. I had
Thank
nothing to do with this, Father God. These
Thank you.
heathens are not sent by me. I don't know these dudes. I don't look. I had nothing to do with this, God. So thank you, Jesus. In the name of Jesus, I don't want nothing to do with this, Father God. I want to be positive, Father God. Thank you, Father God. Thank you, Jesus. The end.
All right. Minister Mike there. All right, look, man. We want to thank you guys for tuning in on this Thursday evening. We hope you guys enjoyed the show. You can follow me on Twitter at Falcons Therapist, on TikTok and IG at Elegance Wellness and Massage. And I'm going to say this, and I hope it get out to everybody that said what they said, but we are not only the home team, but we are the home of positive content.
Positive content.
Run tell that. So
Put
the
that in
next
your
time,
pipe and smoke it.
so next time we'll hit y'all up. Thanks for tuning in with the home team. We out.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Peace.
I see you.
You see me?
I see